Welcome. My name is Nicholas Stander. This is the Entrepreneur Builders channel. We're kind of, let's see, this is our season 2, episode 3. And today we have our first guest. So, for our first time, we're going to do an interview. We have Alan Byrne with us. He is a specialist in commercial insurance, or really, I should say, for policies for entrepreneurs. We'll let him go into a little bit of that. But he is located here in Texas, in Humble, Texas, just north of Houston, with Stander and Company Insurance. So, Alan, thanks so much for joining us.
Appreciate the invitation, Nicholas.
So these things, we try to do them pretty quickly in less than 5 minutes. So I'll jump in and say, the most common question that we probably get on insurance is, can I just go ahead and get this insurance from the guy that I'm buying my homeowner's insurance from?
So the answer is yes and no. Ideally, you're going to go to an agent who specializes in commercial insurance policies. There's an expertise in what we work with every day and what we sell to our clients that somebody who does a wide range, who does personal lines as well as commercial, may not have. There's also an access issue that, as a specialist in commercial insurance, we have access to insurance companies that all they do is write business policies. And even within that, we have different niches. We have companies that specialize in very small businesses, something that maybe you're going to start working out of your home initially, all the way up to multi-million-dollar businesses. The average person who sells home insurance primarily and sells commercial insurance on the side, it's not going to have the same access to the markets that we have.
Interesting. So even like, I guess I think of it when, going to doctors, for example. So you guys have specialties as insurance agents as well.
Absolutely.
What is the most common issue that you see? Like if we see pitfalls, maybe that's the best way to say it. What are the most common pitfalls that you see for those new businesses that are, just starting up, or even are a couple of years old, maybe?
Usually the first question is do I need insurance yet? If you're selling a product, if you're offering a service, you absolutely have risk that you need to be insuring against.
Even before I have revenue?
Absolutely.
I haven't sold anything?
Yeah, you have liabilities, but you also have an insurable interest. You might have inventory. You might have patents. So you have intellectual property that you want to protect. It doesn't necessarily have to be revenue generating, where you have people coming into your office or you're selling products to have risk.
Interesting. Okay.
So the first question is do I need to be insured? And second of all, the second question is usually, do I need more insurance? Does the insurance I currently have cover me for what I'm doing? Typically, a homeowner's policy is going to offer a very small sliver of protection for business property that you might be holding in your house, maybe a laptop or some salesman samples. But your homeowner's insurance is going to start excluding you as soon as you have foot traffic, as soon as you have more inventory in your home. Your personal auto insurance policy is not going to cover you if you're visiting sales sites all day, if you're having clients in your car. Your personal insurance is not designed to be a starter policy for your small business.
Interesting. So get in touch with somebody like you right away. We need insurance, property coverage, that sort of stuff. What about automobiles? Is it okay? I get that question a lot, and I know I send that over to you a lot of how does that work, and can I just drive my car?
So on a 5-minute podcast, that's going to be a very difficult question to answer. Very quickly, there's 4 tips.
Was that a shameless plug to try to get another episode? All right. Fair enough. We'll do a second or third episode if that's necessary.
Well, let me answer that quickly. So typically the person listening to this podcast or watching the video, they're going to be insured for commuting. That means they get in their car in the morning, they drive to work, the car sits there for 8 hours, they drive home, they run errands on the weekends, run errands at night. If that's what you're doing for business, if you're going to your office and working there and coming home, you probably don't need commercial insurance. But as soon as you start using your vehicle as part of your service or part of your product, you need to switch to a commercial policy. That might include adding a wrap or advertisement for your business on your car. That alone can sometimes cause personal lines insurance companies to deny claims. If you are carrying clients with you from site to site, That's new liability that you've introduced. Even though you're driving your personal car, you're now using it for a business purpose. If you were to get into an accident and you were to get sued, your insurance company could and probably will deny that claim, which means you've now self-insured for that risk.
Awesome. Interesting stuff. Thank you. We just hit that 5-minute 20 mark. So thank you so much for your help. And yeah, I think it would be a good idea for us to do this again and maybe pick a singular topic and try to do a deep dive on it. So again, thanks everybody who tuned in. This was Alan Byrne, insurance extraordinaire, coming to you from Stander & Company Insurance Agency. And I am Nicholas Stander, the entrepreneur builder. And thanks for tuning in. And if you have any questions or comments, please make sure that you leave them for us. You can check us out at www.standerllc.com, and we'll be posting again next week on our podcast. So thanks so much, and we look forward to talking to you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nicholas.